Hello everybody, welcome to a new modern video. I'm finally back with Blue-Red Murktide. Last Sunday I didn't post the Murktide video, but this Sunday I'm back, and I decided to bring back an old change of mine. If you remember, Blood Moon main used to be my winning strategy against the Grixis Lurrus deck, and well, I decided to bring it back, not necessarily because it beat Grixis. Grixis is probably a good matchup at this point, Blue-Red versus Grixis. Honestly, just Blue-Red has overall good matchups, like maybe 50-50, but like solid matchups against almost everyone, but for color. So I think Blue-Red Murktide is almost certainly the best choice if you want to play a tournament. And if you like to play those, you know, tempo decks, as they call them. But yeah, you have to dodge Blue-Red Murktide. Sorry, you have to dodge for color. Anyway, I decided to add Blood Moon to the charm. For the rest, honestly, this is my list. Like, if I had to play Blue-Red Murktide, I would just plute the Moon in the side for the charm. I would maybe cut one Relic and one Fury, probably. But instead, today for content, I decided to play the Blood Moon in the main. They'll never see them coming, and I will beat them this way with the Blood Moon. I like for Channeler. I think it was a big mistake when they cut it. This deck needs to attack. It doesn't need to play control. You can play control. You side out the Channeler for sure, but game 1 in an open meta game, you need to have a 1-mana 3/3. Then, when you ever play against Endurance or Brennan 6, or Unlicensed Hearse, you can consider cutting them, but you know, the modern format's so open, so wide open that you play against anything, and you want to have a channeler. You don't want to go only just low, and yeah. I'm gonna open my own cyber guide. Again, it's slightly different, but okay, let's go. We are starting here, first round, first match on the play. Opponent is on 61 card. I have the turn 1 Ragavan. Let's go. If they have an answer for this. Or is this tower? Okay, that could be Prison Tron. And they have an unchecked Ragavan. I can go turn 2 Blood Moon. First game? Literally first game? I swear this is not staged. I swear this is not staged. That's funny. Alright. I gotta take the screenshots because, you know. And the funny thing is that I drew the island, and if I didn't draw the island, then I mean, I wouldn't have done what I did, but an opponent now is like, I don't know, desperate probably. No, I mean, the Prison Tron deck can certainly operate even without the Urza Tron lands being active. The green Tron, it's slightly worse. Although they play Boseiju, so they can go Expedition Map for Boseiju now. Maybe I was supposed to wait. Is that a Walking Ballista? That would be probably the worst. Okay, no. Maybe I was supposed to wait and just play Iteration first, blah blah blah, but I just, it was too good to. It was too good not to. Alright, I get Urza's mine. Sure. I keep on drawing lands, very good, since I kept a 1-lander. Although this is a mountain, so I guess it's not as good as I wish it would have been. I exile an Ancient Steerings, which is, I mean, it's a live card, right? I can get any land. Probably I don't want to do it because the treasures are very important. I'm gonna go hand, bottom, exile, and I play Steam Vents, and I cast the Channeler and hold up Spell Pierce. Very good, very good. Again, Tron is a matchup where you'd love to have Channeler and Blood Moon, I guess. Okay, so it clears his mind and they teetered up. Well, a second Blood Moon in our deck. So if they possess you the first, they only play one possess you. Okay, I certainly don't correct the treasure to play Consider. Bolt. I think now I can cast Consider, because I could get Delirium. If I find a creature or an artifact, I get Delirium. Nice. Okay, let's attack. That was very hard to get Delirium, let me tell you. I had to find exactly a land artifact, but you know, just land or land creature as well. Okay, opponent is on 11, potentially 5. I could cast a Murktide Regent here. But I kind of want to keep up the spell peers, so I'm just passing for now. The thing is, the opponent has to fight through the Blood Moon while also taking lethal damage. So that's the combination of super powerful cards. I mean, that's honestly, I've played Green Tron a couple of times on my channel. You can find it for sure. And Ragavan turn 1 is been the bane of its existence. In fact, I think that the best versions in the world were 4 Walking Ballista main and 2 Warping Whale and so on and so forth. And Dismember Side, just because of how much Ragavan snowball if you don't block it. Definitely keeps these solitary decks in check, and that's, you know, of course, one of the reasons why I love the modern format right now is that thanks to Ragavan and all these like fast threats, the format needs creature removal spells. So the old modern, the one where you played Infect against Tron, doesn't really care about what's the opponent doing, and that was my jam. Whereas this is okay. The Gorz is mine, so they don't even have Tron. They probably have to. I don't even know. It's probably impossible to do anything at this point. Yeah, gut shot. Yeah, I could play gut shot. All right, let's just go double bolt end of turn, and opponent's gonna concede, because their plan is to kill my Blood Moon, but it's not even relevant at this point. They're exactly on 5. All right, GG. Okay, easy game. Now we go to the sideboard. We already have the moon in the main, so we don't have more moons. Sideboard. Let me take a look at my cyber guy. It's very extensive. What did I think when I wrote that cyber guide? I didn't have any blood money in the sideboard, which is kind of weird. I guess it was the time where Amulet was lowest ever. Okay, I'm just bringing in Jace and Subtlety for 2 heats. Do I want anything else? Oh, Abrade for sure. I keep on taking out heats. And I guess Fury. Did I have Fury in the sideboard? I think I did. No Fury. Interesting. It's alright. I think it's better than Unholy Heat. Unholy Heat really sucks in this matchup. I don't like Dress Down. Not playing Archmage Charm. Yeah. It's changing things. Can't play the same 75 every video, right? Or I can. I mean, there's content creator to do that. I am not one of them. I like to differentiate. I like to play Bloodman main against Tron in the literal first game of the video. That was such a coincidence, honestly. Such a huge coincidence. Alright. opponent is on the play. Our hand is terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Do I mulligan it? Nah, let's keep it. I'm on the draw against Ron. I might as well keep, I mean. If you have a good hand, you don't even win on the draw. Obviously, you need Ragavan and like a turn 2 moon, things like that. So I'm just gonna hope that my opponent doesn't have the... Alright, they do. Well... We're gonna win game 3 on the draw, don't worry. Don't worry, chat. We got this. Graveyard for Delirium. Graveyard for Delirium. Actually, no, there's no. Unfortunately, I didn't find Delirium, no sorcery or artifact, but that's alright. Hello to Willy Goth Soul, 3rd month, Espresso badge. How's it going? Any reason to citing Jace? It's a good card. Hello, Carlos. Is this your own list? It's my own list. Yeah. No, I mean, I basically took my own list and I swapped Archmage Charm for Blood Moon. Put in Tron me, let's see what they do. Hope it's just Karn, the Great Creator. Hope it's just a bad Karn. Into something like, I don't know, Trainosphere. No, it seems like, at least it's not Wormcoil. Okay, it's the Pantless Karn, I think. Don't Wormcoil me. Walking Barista? Walking Barista would be awful. I think it's a Walking Barista. Ay 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 ay. I lose everything. I really wish I got Delirium. I really wish I got that. If I got Delirium, I might have been in a good shape. As it is, we are losing it. I think I'm going for a Shredder Ragavan and just loot away this land. I know that Ragavan sucks in the face of a Barista, but yeah, I gotta dig. I don't know for what. Blood Moon, but opponent now has, once again, at least 7 mana, probably 8. Yeah. I guess they have 8 mana at worst. And then they can do, I don't know, 2 counters on Ballista attack and then kill my Ragavan. That's like the without any cards in hand. Which is not what's happening, because they have a full grip of 4 cards. Veltho, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate your support. Draw, Spell Pierce. I think I just don't want to play anymore. I know I have cards, I can play things, but, you know, let's be real. Let us be real. I'm here for the close games, not for the one that are over. I don't like Dress Down, even though it counters Walking Ballista, so it feels like, wow, it's cool. The reality is that, I mean, I guess I could take out these 2 for Dress Downs. Now, let's try this. I've never been a fan of Dress Down, but let's see, maybe on the play. Thank you so much, Veltho. You recently cut Blood Moon altogether from the deck. Wow. Really? Strange. Okay, this is what I like. This is what I like. This is what I like. Turn 1, Ragavan. If the opponent has the answer, sure, we'll keep on playing Magic. If the opponent doesn't have it, GG. Because the ball of snow starts from the mountain, and as it comes down, it gets bigger and bigger. And when it arrives to the end, it's too big, and the game is over. When I got explained the meaning of snowball, I was like, wow, that's cool. I never thought about it. I always, like, you know, learned the word snowball as in, at the beginning it's not that big of a deal, and at the end it's very big. And now it makes a lot of sense. Okay, my opponent's mulligan into 6, and let's go. The Venti Steam, and the Monkey. Go, Monkey, go. Go, Monkey, go. Go. Do you have Dismember? Get shot. Nope. Nope. Attack. And it's time for Lovely. Everyone's favorite card, Blood Moon, or not? Yeah. Let's go for it. Should have played Bauble. I guess I held it for Shredder. That's what my brain told me there, but okay, they drew a map now. Weird. Steering's very weird. Why didn't they play any of these? Or I guess they didn't have this. Oh, they got Boseiju tutored up? Alright, that's sweet. That's sweet that you did that. Ooh, dress down. Terrible. Imagine if it was a Jace. Hey, Hache! Imagine if it was a Hache. I get Veil of Summer. Not too good. Yeah, I really wish I used the bubble earlier. Or anyway, let's go consider Otawara. Put in the graveyard. Yes. When I guess Otawara can protect my Blood Moon. That's too... I mean, maybe that's not too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad. Nah. Tough. That's graveyard. Yeah, let's see what's on top. Oblivion Stone. Porca merda. Oblivion Stone is another way to kill my moon. I better draw something powerful here. The bird? I need the channelers. Unless they play stone now. If they play stone now, I need an Abrade. Unfortunately, I don't have Counterspell up. I have my terrible dress down. That's what I have. Honestly, I can see myself losing this game. Maybe I played a moon too early. Maybe I should have just... I don't know, passed. That's kind of weird, though, to pass. Yeah. Yep. That's it. I guess they need 5 lands to crack the stone. And the problem is that I can't really deploy anything because they just cracked the stone. Okay, I guess I can go Shredder. And Chromatic Star. Yeah, nice. What do I discard? I haven't made a land this turn. Yeah, I think I'm discarding the dress down. Because this turn I'm tapping out, right? Let me think about it. My opponent decks turn, they can't really do very much, that's annoying. So I think I just want to get in an extra point of damage here. And I haven't made a land, so I think I am going to go, like, this for blue. Draw. And then this for red. Iteration. Huh. Unfortunately, I didn't get a card that I could cast other than just a land. So I found myself very much flooded. I'm gonna get Murk, though. I'm gonna go hand, bottom, exile. Play land and pass. Setting up the turn where my opponent cracks the stone, and then I go Murktide Counterspell. Yeah, I know they can't search for Boseiju, but they have to have exactly Power Plant in hand, which they do. So they can go Boseiju on the moon, and then crack the stone. Huh. Okay. Well, that's bad, but I don't think I should have played around exactly Urza's Power Plant in hand natural, you know? Unless I mistake. Yeah, no, I did a mistake. They don't have it in hand. Yeah. I didn't know they had it in hand. Alright, anyway, let's go. Let's draw. Draw. Subtlety. I'll make a lane drop. And I'll attack for 4. Opponent is going to wait until end of turn to... Subtlety was a great draw, by the way. Opponent is going to wait until the end of turn to do the play that they wanted to do. And now I can cast both Subtlety and Counterspell once they Boseiju my land. Alright, looks like they let it through. Cool. Ragavan hits a Chromatic Sphere. I guess I can play it. This is not the one that when it dies, so you actually have to spend the mana to loot. If I spend the mana to loot, then I don't have both. I guess I do, because my opponent is gonna give me a an island here. So I spend 2. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I spend 2, and then I have 4 plus. Nah, it's only a 5. Okay, so what should I do here? Let me think about this. Because obviously I want to draw an extra card with Chromatic Sphere. The thing is that if I do that, then I don't have both Counterspell and Subtlety up. Maybe I don't need that. Maybe I don't need that. Let's crack the Sphere, and yeah, let's just... Because my opponent next turn... His opponent end of turn is going to go for the... Okay, you know what? I'm passing. I can crack this Fury in response to the Oblivion Stone, just to draw a card. Okay, so they Boseiju my moon. Yeah, that's gone, and I get the island. And then, oh, they cracked the map. They don't crack the stone. Okay, sure. So I still have both Subtlety and Counterspell up. Yeah, I would love to have an Abrade in hand now. That would be amazing. Abrade, boom, on the stone. But I don't have it, so let's move on. Unfortunately, I drew a lot of fetch land, so these 3 lands in play have their targets. This one in hand doesn't anymore, because I only played 2 more Steam Vents and 1 island. Alright, they got just a tower, so they have a lot of mana. They have 11 mana right now. I think they plan on casting a 6-drop and cracking the stone. That's what I expect. If they play what? Wormcoil Engine? I think I'm gonna counter it with a counterspell, not with the Subtlety. 10 mana, it seems like an Ulapog. Then I'm gonna go with the... I guess I'm gonna go counterspell. Ooh, do they have Veil of Summer? Maybe I should go Subtlety. If I go Subtlety, they put a Ulamog on top again. But at the same time, I get to... Alright, let me crack the Sphere first. Draw a card. Okay, I drew another Ragavan. Not good. So I can go Subtlety. The Ulamog goes back on top. But I don't think it's a big deal, honestly. Yeah. So I'm just going to go fetch for Island, cast Subtlety. Cast. Alright, they actually have 6, so they didn't have Veil of Summer. But I revealed the Veil of Summer off my Ragavan earlier, so I was afraid of countering that. So my 2 creatures are exiled. I'm gonna fetch. Keep on thinning. Deck thinning. Although I'm not gonna fetch this Misty Rainforest. Although if I draw Steam Vents is a problem. So I should probably fetch thin. Nah, maybe not. Okay, now let's begin with a Ragavan Dash. Exile the Ulamog, very important. So that my opponent doesn't recast it. And they go to 5 as well. I have all my bolts in the deck. Oh, nice. Now, they have the stone, so I certainly do not deploy the Merc. I'm not gonna play this Polluted Delta because it doesn't have any target. I think I'm gonna go Consider, just because I might find an Abrade. Another Consider. I think I'd rather draw it, right? Wow. Very nice. Why you play around things. Destroy target artifact. And then I pass with my 2 treasure up for the counterspell. No need to play this Polluted Delta since it has no targets. Bonjour, Silver Librarian. Sanctum of Eugene. They have 3 cards in hand, no Veil of Summer. Assuming nothing changed since last turn. They tap 8 mana. They have 3 cards in hand. You go to the quarterfinals of a PPTQ, very nice. Good job. You lost to Yawgmoth. Yeah, that could happen. That could happen. Opponent top 7 mana. 5 left. I'm glad that they top green, because that means no Veil of Summer. So my counterspell. Okay, first I'm gonna let them trigger the Sanctum of Eugene. They're probably gonna get something like Walking Barista, I think. So that I can cast it for 2, that kills my Ragavan. I could have also instead... No, that's fine. I think I played as best as I could. It was important to leave on top the first Consider, because I see very often people binning Consider with Consider. But if you have lands, you should draw the Consider and then play Consider again, because you go deeper 1 card. The goal of the cantrips is to find things. So you have to think about how to dig deeper. Alright, I get another Ula Pog, but aren't they dead on board? Maybe they have something else. Maybe like Spatial Contortion or something. Warping Whale. They have 3 cards left, one of which is a Ula Pog. They know I have Ragavan, so that's 5 damage. Let's see, hopefully I draw a Counterspell and lock this game up. Counterspell? If they have an answer for this Ragavan, I could easily lose. I don't know, maybe not. Because I'm on 12, so I've survived 1 attack of Ula Pog. Let's see. I think they have an answer, otherwise it would have conceded. Yeah, it's part of Warping Whale on my Ragavan. Yeah, exactly. Sure. So you go to 2 life. and now it's not easy. Now it's not easy, let me tell you. Opponent goes to 2. I pass. They go Ula Pog, exile my Subtlety, I play Murktide, and then I have to hope they don't have anything. I could easily lose this game. I'll pass. I mean, I have 3 bolts in my deck, but this game is open. I have 3 bolts in my deck of 30 cards. No more lands, that's why I'm not playing these fetches. Yep, that's an Ula Pog. Blows up 2 things. And they have 1 card in hand left. Draw. Bolt? Oh, Shredder, not bad. I can go Shredder. I can go Murktide. And now I have 2 lethal threats. Let me exile, I don't think it matters. Let me exile all the instants. Draw on this card. That's why I kept the land in hand. Mishra's Bauble. Okay. I'll play Mishra's Bauble. Then I can target myself. Then if I see a bad card, I can shuffle. See what's on top. Lightning Bolt, please. Lightning Bolt, please. Mishra's Bauble. I shuffle, I go to 1. They actually walk in Ballista regardless. So I think... I think I'm going to go for a fetch down to 11. And then pass. I have 3 bolts in my deck. Let's hope to draw 1. Upkeep, I'll draw a card off Bauble. And then I have to hope my opponent doesn't have a walk-in Ballista to kill me. I guess, what do they do there? Oh, Veil of Summer. Sure, so they draw a card. Okay. Draw. Bolt. Blood Moon. Not needed at this point. Alright. See what they do there. They have 2 new cards. Obviously, a lot of things are very annoying at this point. You're not expecting Ulamog to attack? Alright, now my opponent puts me on 8 cards in the deck. And I think I want to chump it. Alright, let me see how many bolts do I exile here. 2. So I have 1 bolt left in my deck. Okay, I think I want to chump it. Right? Like they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they can deal me 6 damage with the Walking Ballista. I don't want that to Walking Ballista. I think I'm gonna chump. Yeah. Now I have 2 lethal threats. Let's see what they do about this. I mean, lots of things can go wrong, but also, if nothing goes wrong, we have the kills. So I feel good here. I have 8 cards in my deck. Let's count the live cards. Well, there's one Ancient Steerings. Sure. Slow rolled Ancient Steerings. That's all right. Maybe they have 2 green cards. They had to decide which one to cast first. This is their reveal pile. Let's see what hits the reveal pile. It's Ging, 4th month of sub. Thank you so much. Alpha an hour of the first match went on against this Tron deck. But I mean, very close. If I'm on the play with Ragavan, I'm favored. But if I'm on the draw, I'm not that favored. I mean, you saw game 1. If Tron draws well, Murktide is at the end of the day, it's a control deck. So you need a Ragavan, the channeler, to apply pressure and kill them. And now my opponent is like thinking so much. All right, they get Relic. Sure, I guess none of their cards did anything. Okay, Relic is going. Wait, what's that? Conduit Creator. Oh no. So now they don't die anymore. They can get Bridge. Ma porca merda. Alright, I have 8 cards, one of which is a Bolt. They get them Snare and Bridge. Yep. Yep. Okay. We don't win anymore next turn. They got Bridge. And they got Relic. I wish I kept the Shredder now. Nah, I guess it would have died to Ballista then. Alright, untap and draw Bolt. Channeler. Okay. Now what I can do is I can play Blood Moon first. Yeah, I mean I don't have a lane to play Bolt, but I can just cast Bolt from end next turn, right? Nothing can go wrong. So I'm gonna go Blood Moon. I mean Blood Moon for sure. And then the question is, what's the next play? I mean, I should have played Channeler first. For some reason in my mind, I thought I had a Shredder in play. Sorry, chat. I wanted to like dash Ragavan just to have cards in and to keep on looting. I don't know why. I apologize. Anyway, I think I pass here. Yeah, that was. I mean, I shouldn't have played the way I played. Okay. Pass. Yeah, no need to play anything else, right? Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I mean, sometimes your brain tells you things and you... I don't know. It happened. Buongiorno, people. We have 7 cards in our deck. Opponent can't get anything with Karn. Imagine all the people that yesterday called for the Mycosynthelatis unban, right? Ooh, Mycosynthelatis. Yeah, so good. Chalice of the Void. Ooh, Chalice of the Void. And now I think I lose. Now I think I lose, right? I lose of decking. I think so. Because the Otawara is in the graveyard. I want to cast... I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. Let me check. I have 6 cards left. The Otawara is here. The Abrade is here. The Jace the Mind Sculptor is in the sideboard. Explosives are in the sideboard. Yeah, I think it's over. I mean, I guess I can draw. I can draw my deck and then I'll concede. Yeah, well played by my opponent, who I guess drew card in the right moment. That's fine though. I don't. At that point, they obviously had a lot of outs. I don't think I have any regrets about the game. I think it was fine. Yeah, just simply die off decking here. I'm gonna draw my deck before dying. Maybe there's something I miss. You know, opponents on 2 have a bolt in hand, so they can go for a ballista. Yeah, they can go for a walking ballista for sure. But I have only have 2 cards remaining in my deck that I don't know about. Maybe there's something that I can't think, and it saves me. Although Otawara is here and Abrade is here, I don't think I have other answers. Would Jace do anything? No, Jace wouldn't do anything. Prismari Command. Yeah, you could play that. I play Abrade. I think it's being cheaper is better. There's Chalice and Ragavan is legendary, so the suggestion was pretty funny. Okay, last draw of our deck, because the last card is known. Again, I don't know what could it be. Draw? Dress down. Alright, yep, we lose. Concede the game. Okay, tough loss, but honestly interesting game. No regrets. No regrets in losing a game like this. Second match. Starting soon. It's a one-lander, but we keep him. It has both Unholy Heat, which is going to buy you time even if you don't hit the second or third land immediately. Sorry, the second land. Then the third land is going to be Iteration, job to hit. That's why this deck is so good. These Living Dead deck are so good, because you can afford to keep one lander. And that's an angle of... and that's an angle that just makes this deck be good. Do you own my MTGO card? Yes. They are my property. Opponent is on a multi-6 and goes Wooded Foothills. Okay. Not sure. Not bad spell Pierce. Opponent goes right in 6. We have the Pierce now. Okay, that's 4 color. I got my spell Pierce for Ren. Yeah, very nice draw, spell Pierce. This is why you play spell Pierce main deck and Flusterstorm sideboard. Because it catches more things than just Cascade decks. Alright, but now I need to draw a land. Spirebluff Canal would be amazing. You have to put it in the graveyard. No. Let's play it. I don't have Bolt up, but I'm very happy to find a land here. Ren and Tix. I guess it used to be Ren and Tix. Now it lost a lot of its Tix power in Magic Online. It used to be for a while the most expensive card out there. I remember, I think I paid it around like 80 ticks, I think. Now it's like 50 or something like that. Alright, is this a Teferi? It usually is. Yeah, exactly. Okay, next turn. It's gonna be important. Ideally, what's gonna happen is I go Iteration, hit land, then Bubble, so I can only hit the Teferi. Let's do it. Close. Close. Oh, I think I'm gonna drop a Ragavan here, so I'm gonna go hand bottom. It's bad to bottom an Iteration, I know, but I like to drop the Ragavan. Now if they kill it, I get Delirium. Will I do a double master draft tonight? Yes, actually. I'll go to my LGS for my Friday night and draft double master. I can't wait. Next turn, I can get Delirium regardless, because I can go Shredder, Unholy Heat on Teferi, loot, and discard Murktide with the looting. So I get Delirium that way, guaranteed. That is definitely a nice interaction between Shredder and Unholy Heat. Good morning, David. Paper draft, yeah. Of course, that's the only way to draft. Okay, this could be Omnath. Usually, Random 60 Fairy Omnath is the curve. We are ready to somewhat deal with it. Okay, so they tick up Teferi, interestingly. Wow, Pun is on 12. Look at their mana base. Could drop Blood Moon and then... Wow, the Master Sealed? How much is that? Target? Wait. You draw and make a treasure. Okay. So that's creativity. And they don't even touch the Ragavan. No, but how much it is, like for real. Because they have side events in Bologna. Yeah, 80. It's also in Bologna, they have side events, and I'm gonna be playing some, and it's 80 as well. Okay, it looks like my opponent didn't do that much. Bauble is a great draw, gets me Delirium. Alright, let me attack face first. Do they have a Lightning Bolt? Art Evidence, instant speed. Okay. Sure. Now, what I can do is crack Bauble, get Delirium, and then only hit the Fairy, and then I have Counterspell. I think I'm gonna Bubble myself, because if I find a land I can consider first. Yeah, exactly. So I can go consider, draw the land, play the land, then I have Delirium, so I can go Unholy Heat on Teferi, and then I pass with Counterspell up. You like to see me playing Magic Arena? Yeah, I'm so sorry, but I don't have plans to play that game anymore. Maybe one day things will change, but right now I'm happy with this situation. Okay. They have 2 cards in hand. Let's see. They crack a clue. Okay. And they bolt my... Oh, they play Ren and Tix. Ren and Tix, of course, it's annoying because it... Yeah, I think I don't want to let it resolve. I think I want to counter Ren and Tix. I'm gonna get Island. Ways to change an arena? I don't know. I guess Wizards making relevant tournaments inviting me and things like that, so it's not very likely. It's not very likely to happen. Okay, now I can draw. Hopefully I draw another Counterspell. I draw a Ragavan though. Allora, I have to cast Shredder first, and then Bolt the Crab. Aren't you interested in the Alchemy set? Yeah. Actually, I received an email saying that I should get my free boosters. My free 3 boosters of Alchemy. I mean, I guess it's free, so I should probably log in. It's just that if I have to log in, I have to download, like, I don't know how many gigabytes of things. Anyway, let's attack. See what I hit. I hit Fable of the Mirror Breaker. I think I'm just jamming a Murktide. It's only bad if they go... Nah, I think it's bad. I think it's bad, because they can go something like... Allora. They can go something like Fetch, put the thing, the token, and then Murktide. Sorry, and then in Creativity. Whereas this way they only have 1 Archon. No, I think I should go for Murktide. Yeah, I think I really should. I don't know. Let's make it an 8/8 and pass. I don't have a Counterspell, so might as well just, you know, play like this. So they can easily, if they have Creativity in hand, they can get the Archon, because they have the Treasure Token. If they go Fetchel and Creativity, then I lose, because they put 2 Archon in play. But I think I can beat 1 Archon. Yeah, exactly. And I couldn't have stopped this anyway, okay? That's why I did what I did. And thanks to Murktide now, I'm somewhat lethal. I said somewhat. Okay, Blood Moon. Huh. So if I attack with both, my opponent blocks the Shredder. And then I can go... Nah, then I have to get lucky, because I can go Blood Moon, Bolt the Archon. I can go Blood Moon first, attack, and then if I mill a creep... Yeah, nah, I think I'm just casting Moon and... Let me count. So, if I attack with Murktide, my opponent takes it. They go to 5. And then they attack me with the Archon. I suck the Shredder. Yeah. Yeah, I think I should go Moon. I think I should attack with Murk and... I think I should attack with Murk and play Moon here. I think that will win me the game. The MainDeck Moon. Opponent goes to 5, they gain 3, and then I should be able to win. I guess they can get another... They can get another Archon, actually. Another Archon trigger would win them the game. They can go Creativity on Archon. They can attack and go Creativity on Archon. Yeah, I'll lose to another Creativity. We'll see. Maybe now Archmage was better than Blood Moon. Yeah, maybe I should have just tried to get lucky. Yeah. Possible. I guess I can still get... No, I can't anymore. Yeah. So I'm going Bolt Face. Yeah, I should have maybe tried to get lucky. Yeah, now I lose to another... Another Creativity. See if they have it. Yeah. Yeah, let's see what was my top card. If my top card was a spell, I think I would have won. Let's see what was my top card. They had the Bolt. Yeah, no, anyway. If I put... No, okay, it was a land, so I would have lost anyway. Attacking with both threat and lethal? No, they were on 13. They gained life. They were on 13. Now, I think the only play could have been to try and get them with the thing, but yeah. It's fine. Overall, I think I have no regrets about the game. Okay, now I bring in this. I bring in the Fluster. I bring in the Dispute. That's 6. I take out the Lightning Bolts. I take out some number of... Maybe one... I think I can take out the Ragavans in this matchup. They have Ranentix, Bolt, and they have the 0/3. I'm gonna keep in Unholy Heat because it kills their Planeswalkers. Yeah, but they block Shredder. They block Shredder and it's just 11 damage. I mean, the thing is, if I wanted to get lucky with the Knife, it's possible that I should have just tried for that line. You bolt Archon. Yeah, but it's a 2/4. It's fine. I've already explained it. I need to explain it again. Buongiorno, Mate. How's it going? Alright, let's keep. I think I'll go Island. No Channeler, no Ragavan. Of course, Ragavan, we boarded out a lot of them. Yeah, now Ragavan would have been great. Okay, let's go consider Flusterstorm Graveyard. I already have a Spell Pierce. I need some threats here. Dress Down is not good against Archon. No, because then you need to also kill it. So it's like the combination of cards that situational and you can't really afford to play two-siding cards that are that situational. I mean, every time I play this deck, people suggest me two-siding and Dress Down against literally any deck. And yeah, I mean, while the card is always fine, in theory, you want to play other cards. Consider hoping for a creature. Hoping for a Blood Moon, I guess. I'll play this because next turn I can go Iteration, and then I have red mana immediately. Okay, they don't have blue mana for Teferi, but I'm gonna Spell Pierce the Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Next time I can go Iteration, safe. Renantix. Okay. Did they side in Flusterstorm? I'm just gonna... Yeah. I mean, it's not even that good, but, like, it can always be good. I mean, it's Ren and 6, and I have lots of counter in my hand. Kind of want to go land Iteration here. It's good against Fluster. And they get rewarded finding a bubble off the top. That's pretty cool. Next turn, my opponent can go already fetch land, fetch land the thing. You know, I think I'd rather play explosives now. There's no rush to play explosives, but I think I can get it out of my hand already. Does Archon deck have a plan B? Yes. It's just to cast the Archon, the Fable, and things like that. Not gonna crack the Fiery Islet. I think it's important to keep it around. Huh, Blood Moon. Wish I had a 5th land. I think I'm going to play a Murktide and pass with Counterspell up. And also with the explosives up. Who's that? Kowalski, hello. Alright, let's go for a big Merc that could have a dispute, which is really bad. Hello, Kowalski. The 3rd month of sub for you. What else could they have that's really bad? Ooh, Shock. What's that? Prismari? I'm gonna let the Prismari resolve. Not even think about it. Destroy an artifact. Loot. Okay. If I hit land drop, was the plan to play Blood Moon Hole a counterspell? Yes. Especially since I think my opponent has Flusterstorm in hand. Friday, yeah. They discarded 2 Archon. They probably have only 1 remaining, so that's good news for me. Veil of Summer on top of their deck. Very important information here. Very important information here. I think my opponent might actually had Veil of Summer this turn as well. I think their hand is a bunch of cheap interactions. Which, I guess it's fine, but it's not that good once you have the Merc in play. That pressures you. Yeah, they cast a Veil of Summer. Interestingly enough. I cast a Veil of Summer. Alright. Alright, I guess the one on top. Okay, now they can go Creativity plus Creativity plus Veil of Summer. Yep. I guess I have the Unholy Heat, but I'm assuming they also have Flusterstorm, by the way they played the previous turn. They play Teferi first. Should I play Counterspell or just let it die in my hand? Opponent's gonna bounce my... I don't think I play Counterspell. I know they have Veil of Summer on top. But I do want to, kinda want to play Unholy Heat on Dwarf here, and then drop a Moon. Yeah, that's what I want to do. And then drop a Moon and keep up Counterspell, and they can't Veil of Summer anymore. I'll fetch for Island. I mean, I guess there's a Teferi. But I think it's important that I Unholy Heat the, I think it's important that I Unholy Heat the Dwarf, because this way my opponent can't cast Creativity anymore. If there's a Moon in play. Granted, they have Teferi, so in few turns they'll be able to... Alright, so let's go Moon and Murk. Let's go Moon and Murk. 5/5. And pass. Now, Teferi's on 1. Ideally, I kill it next turn. My opponent shouldn't be able to go Creativity because they don't have any way to make a token. Unholy Heat the Teferi. You couldn't Unholy Heat the Teferi. That's not how it works. Draw. Now I can kill Teferi. And now I hold up Counterspell, and my opponent isn't able to play their Veil of Summer anymore. I wonder if I should also cast these Explosives. Why not, right? Opponent is on 15. I think I'm going to attack Ren, despite, you know, it's pretty useless. I think. Why not kill a Planeswalker when you get the chance? And then I have a 3-turn clock, hoping my opponent is literally unable to cast any spell in their deck. As you can see, all these games are like so close. Alright, I'll take a bathroom break, as often I do after an hour, and I'll be back for game 3. Okay, let's go. Game numero tres. Any changes in my configuration? I kind of want to try an Abrade. I'll take out the last Ragavan, especially on the draw. Not that Channeler is good on the draw, but you kind of have to keep some creatures, I think. I think one of the very few situations where I take a Ragavan is against the Creativity deck. Hello, Jit Bickler. Glue, glue, glue. You can't hear it anymore because of the microphone filter, but the glue, glue, glue never stops. Even if you can't hear it anymore. When the summer will be over, and I will remove the air conditioner in my room, the glue, glue, glue will be back. You can do a summer countdown. Today isn't even that hot, because this night it actually rained for the first time in, I don't know, months? I can't remember the last time it rained, really. Do I want to loot with Bauble or wait for a Shredder? I kind of want... Sorry, loot. I mean cycle. I kind of want to cycle. Yeah, I kind of want to cycle the Bauble. Bless the rain down in Italy. How was the rhythm of that song? I bless the rain down in Italy. That's how it is. Veil of Summer, that's good to know. Honestly, Mishra's Bauble, people say that it's cycle, it's so much more than that. Look at the information gaining. Like, granted, I could play around Veil of Summer. I mean, I can see if my opponent has Veil of Summer or not, but I think I want to dispute this. Peach Perfect. Okay, they play a Dwarven Mine tapped. Always a good sign. Kind of want to find some fetches so I can find islands for my Blood Moon. And there it is! And I pass because we don't move here. We have Consider, we have Spell Pierce. Yeah, no. The summer is always the... Wait, what's the word? The drought. I think it's the word is drought, but I don't know how to pronounce it. Drought. Drought? Let's see. Drought in American. In English? Drought. Okay, it's pretty similar. Drought. Vrenantix. No, we don't do these things here. Look at that, chat. I disputed the hard evidence and still pierced the Vrenantix. If I'd done the opposite, I wouldn't be able to. Drought. Drought. Okay, chat. Important selection of cards there. Hopefully I can find another island here. El Channeler. Do I want the Channeler? I don't think so. I'm gonna put that... maybe... I mean, if I drop the Blood Moon, how does my opponent win? They don't. I think I'll draw it. It's a creature. It's a creature. I'll draw it. I'll probably get Delirium soon when I cast the Consider. I mean, obviously, I'd love to draw Fetch Land instead, but I think it's better Channeler than anything else. Drought is potentially like draft. Drought was talking in the background. So I always use this program. Sorry, this website called Word Reference, where you write things, and then you can even click this thing, so you can hear how it's pronunciate. It's very cool. I suggest people doing that. Drop. Fetchland? Alright, let's drop the moon. La Luna Rossa. Go. Go. Do these decks play Force of Negation? They don't. Buongiorno Brexit Racing. No! Force of Vigor! No, chat! No! No! They can go Fetchland Creativity. I guess I have Unholy Heat. Alright. Renantix. Not bad. E va bene, I got two cards in and draw. Drought. Ooh, Polluted Delta. Muy bien, muy bien. Alright, I don't think I care about Renantix anymore. So what I do here is... fetch... Actually though. If I go for the Murktide, I take away Delirium. But next turn can have 2 Dwarven Mine. I think should just go Channeler Go then. It's a little bit too scary of a play, but I think it's a little bit better. Alternatively, what can I do? Yeah, no, I think I need to play this way. I just go Channeler Go. I have Unholy Heat if my opponent... Because my problem here is that I play Murktide, they just shoot the... You know what, chat? I think I can't play around Creativity, because my opponent, if they have 4 Dwarven Mine in the deck, they can just go Creativity for 2 next turn. Yeah, no, I don't think I can, so it's just gonna go Unholy Heat here, and then play Murk. I'm gonna Graveyard whatever it is, because I still keep Delirium afterwards. But this was important to be the sequencing here. Ooh, Steam Vents. What do you have? Ooh, you have Fluster? Arca merda. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Ren and Tix doesn't do that much. I mean, sure, obviously it does. It gives them another Dwarven Mine. But I think I can keep the Murktide and the Delirium now. If I have to Graveyard whatever this is. It's a shame, but I have to. Because now I have to go Murktide, and I leave exactly 4 cards in my graveyard. So I'll leave Bauble, Blood Moon, Land. Do I have a creature? I don't. Okay, so I can leave that one. Let me click the thing, right? Yeah, I think this is fine. So I still keep Delirium and etc. And I have a 7/7, I think. I hope it's a 7/7. I didn't do the math, but I mean, it's not that I could have done it differently, honestly. Opponent has 1 card in hand. If it's Creativity, they play 2 Archon and lose the game. I don't have an answer to that. I mean, again, I could have played more conservatively with the Consider, but it's fine. I think I am resigned to lose to Creativity at this point. Both game 1 and 3, I think I could have won the game if I had played something differently. I'm not so sure what, though. I feel like both game 1 and 3, things were out of my hands a little bit. Okay, looks like they don't have Creativity. That's good. Yeah, I could have tried. I could have done that. I could have played Consider. I hope to try it. The thing is that when I played Channeler plus Unholy Heat and then Murktide, then I would have killed the Vran, so I think it would have been a good shape, but we'll see now. If they go to Fairy, bounce my Murk, it's a little bit annoying, of course. Yeah. A Fable, okay. But they have no cards in hand. Fine. They're on 15, so I mean I could kill them into attacks. I'll start with Consider. Counterspell. I would like to draw a counter magic, please. Unholy Heat. Huh. Is Unholy Heat even good? Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad, right? But like, what do I lose to here? Teferi? Creativity? So here I go face. I don't have Lightning Bolt, I took them all out. I think I graveyard this. Yeah, let's graveyard this. I get 2 more looks with the Consider. These games are so hard, honestly. Yeah, I have Explosives Engineered as well. That's true. I have a lot of outs. I think it was important to grade. Blood Moon? Well, Blood Moon cuts a lot of my opponent's top decks. It only leaves them with Creativity. Because they can attack with this, but they can't cast a Fairy. Die. Blood Moon must be kept. Blood Moon must be kept, chat. Yeah, it's all now they're out is literally only creativity. Yeah, I think I draw it. Would I have to put in a graveyard? No, I think I draw it. Let's attack. Face. Because face is the place. Face. Face. You got a very little. And then I play Fiery Islet. I play Blood Moon. I Surveil. And I pass. Now the Goblin Shaman will give them a treasure. Ah, Counterspell's right there. No, if I graveyard this, I don't think I'd know out. Okay, let's see. Link to find the list, exclamation mark deck. Okay, let's see. They loot away a card. Do they die? Please die. Please die. Don't draw creativity. Creativity kills me on the spot. Drum roll. GG, they say. Alright, GG. Okay. Good game. Good match. Honestly, this first two match were so long, so close, like I could easily see losing losing or winning every one of these 6 games, so very good match so far. I mean, this is why I love Modern, this is why I love Murktide. The games are always so close, it's so interesting, so fun. This is why I like Magic, because games are close, answer threats, counterspell, removal spell, cheap threats. I mean, this is what I love. And you can only replicate this in Modern and Legacy, honestly. I guess Pauper also does that, yeah. For one, hopefully. Okay, on the play. Ragavan, please. No Ragavan, but still, I got a lot of cantrips, so let's go. You think creativity is gonna stick a while forever? I think creativity is a fine deck, although it's a 4 mana combo where the format has you know, cascade decks. So it's never gonna be a very good deck. I think I have to cast Bauble just because now I can Bauble myself. If I see a good card, I draw it. If I see a bad card, I play Consider first. I think creativity is a fine choice, but it's not very good. Modern doesn't fire in your city? Yeah, I mean, it depends on the community as always. Modern is a very expensive format, so it depends if your community. Like in my town, there's only people who play Pauper, but we don't have a store. In the store that I'm going today, instead, Modern and Legacy go strong. Unholy Heat, I don't want that. I'm going to consider it away. Yes. And pass. Draw again. Oh, Pivo. Next week, I play... I have a box of Double Master. Do you want to come? I have a box of Double Master. It looks so tiny. So tiny. Wait, actually... It arrived exactly today before I started the stream at like 8:30. We have to do opening. No way, we draft open boosters. What am I? A savage that opens booster? I think it's Tuesday. Alright, let's go Channeler. Another Tron? Okay. Let's go Channeler and then Consider. I think Tuesday. I bought it with my prize winning of, I don't know if you guys remember, when I top 8'd the Pauper event in Milan so long ago. I won 300 euro in store credit, because we split the top 8. And I never used the prize because I didn't want to buy any cards that they were selling. I think I leave this on top actually. No, maybe not. Graveyard. See, now I got Delirium. Draw. And so I ended up just buying the box because it was 290 plus 10 euro shipment. It's not best price, but I guess. Next video with Toffel? Thank you, thank you. Yeah. I think all the videos that I did were... Oh, we don't have a land to play Moon here. Hey. Katsi miei. Alright, let's attack for 3. And I can already be... The game can already be over. Not the best price, but I mean, it's not free. Because, of course, I had the 300 Euro store credit, so I could have bought anything I wanted, but... I wanted to draft this set a lot, because this next weekend I'm going to be playing a lot of Double Master side event in Bologna at the quote-unquote GP, and I want to be a little bit prepared. Where's this mine? Okay, I don't want to draft online. Okay, channel their attacks. I can go for an iteration, or I can go for a... I can go for a Merc as well. No, let's go for... Nah, let's go for iteration. I want to hit land. Yeah, it was right there. Ooh, a Ragavan as well. Cool. Okay, I can go... Hand, bottom, exile, and then play Ragavan. We'll stay the whole weekend in Bologna. Yes! I'll arrive Friday morning, because I'll play the Double Master side event at 11 AM. And then I'll leave on Sunday after the last side event, I guess. Opponent plays Thought here. Wait, it's not Tron? It's Eldrazi Tron? This is what your brain says when your opponent goes Tron and then plays Thought here. Alright, now, let's just Unholy Heat in upkeep, I guess. Could be Prison Tron. And it's always like that. It doesn't matter. Could be anything. As long as it's not Green Tron when they do Tron, Green Tron, you can't lose, but alright, I think I want a 4th land here. Draw 2. I guess I shouldn't have done it in upkeep because I can always draw 2. Anyway, let's attack for 5. I make a treasure. It's Zagaza. It's Zagaza. By the way, this main deck Blood Moon have been amazing so far, huh? I got 2 Tron and a 4-color. And a 4-color creativity. That's funny. Hey, let's play Iteration. I guess they could have all this dust. I think I just drop a Ledger Shredder. And bottom, exile, island, Shredder. Yorgo! Because they could have all this dust, so I don't want to play this Murktide unless... I don't know. Hey, go! Do I do meet and greet? No, but I'm there, and if you want to meet me and shake my hand, I'll be there. I got COVID a month ago, so I can shake anyone's hand now. I have protection from COVID for, well, 5 or 6 months. So I can shake hands, hug, you know, anything you want. Take selfies. Is Double Master drafted the same? No, you do double pick in the first pack. First pack, you double pick. And then the rest is similar. But first pack, since it is too rare, they made so that... Ooh, Carno! No, wait, do you have... Bridge? No, is that Walking Barista? Weird. Okay, no bridge. Oh, because they have the combo. They have the combo. Vabbè. Okay. Draw. Every pack you double pick. Allora, how do I attack here? I think I'm gonna go Ragavan face, Channeler on Karn. Opponent's gonna block Ragavan, shoot thing. I still trade. I think I'm fine with that. Then I go Bolt on Karn. I guess I should have played this first. They give me priority again. I'll play the Channeler first. Also, my favorite card to cast in Murktide, Expressive Iteration. The card that makes this deck good. I mean, I guess it would still be good, of course, but you just double pick first pack always. Yes, every first pack you double pick. Have I drafted Double Master? I haven't drafted yet. No. I saw Reed Duke streaming it yesterday. You would love to meet me in Bologna? Yeah, next time. I mean, I plan on playing Magic, quote unquote, forever. So there's always gonna be an event that where you can meet me, I'm sure. Okay, unfortunately, they didn't give me priority back, so let's do the combat that I told you. So attack, Karn, attack, face. Alright, so they do the block. I'm gonna miss a Surveil trigger, because if I play Channeler first, I could have bolt the card and double Surveil. I guess I could even just wait, honestly. I don't know, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so they do the block where they do that and shoot my thing, and because of the Basilisk Collar, that's lethal. Look, let me recap. How am I gonna spend that mana here? I think I spent all the mana here, so yeah, it's okay. Now I go second main, Channeler, Bolt on the Karn, Surveil, Counterspell on top. Okay, actually, no, it's fine. I'll cast Merc. If anything goes bad, whatever, I'll lose. Play the biggest Merc ever and pass. Opponent is on 14. I have 8 più 5, 13. Maybe I should have used the Unholy Heat, I guess. Oh. Okay. Could have been worse. Goodbye, Murktide. But if the play... Ooh, Reality Smasher. Okay, so we can't kill this yet. I have to wait until I draw a card. But yeah, I'm happy I kept Unholy Heat. Ooh, they only paid 3 mana. Okay, they gain 5, but I don't think it's a big deal. Draw. So I knew about that. I don't want to discard it, right? Let me attack first. Eugene and face. Eugene and face. Opponent has 2 cards in hand. I exile Chalice of the Void. That stays there. I'm gonna crack the Islet. Ooh, Koboya. Yeah, I think we go Unholy Heat, discard Counterspell, and then drop the Moon. Pretty sick that I have this main deck Blood Moon here. So we go Unholy Heat. Okay, discard Counterspell. Okay, Surveil, land to the graveyard. Dies, and then Moon. Boom. Surveil, Otawara. I think I'll leave it on top. Remember, Moon doesn't stop the channel lands. How does Splinter Twin go? It's gonna go on my YouTube channel tomorrow. If you want a spoiler, I can tell you. I didn't win very many matches. Honestly, yeah, the cards in the ban list, I don't think can very much... Many cards in the ban list can't compete with the top modern decks. But that's fine. I think modern is such a great format that you don't need to necessarily unban anything at this point. Opponent's on Mono Red Eldrazi now. Yeah, exactly. They're Mono Red Eldrazi now. Opponent sees a second Blood Moon because they thought not steer the first Blood Moon. And now the second one. Alright, opponent plays more Antiquities Mountains. Top 6. For another Eugene. Porca merda. Okay. And you make a token. Draw the Otawara. I think I bounce the Spirit token. And I kill Eugene. I gave them a card, but I killed a Planeswalker. A swamp. Okay, at least it's not a basic waste. No! No, they drew Walking Barista! No, ma porca merda! Chat. I'm gonna lose. I don't know actually if I'm gonna lose, but clearly open game. Ma porca boia, ma pensa a te. His Basilisk Collar has done such a damage in this match. Like, Wanna got to combo me every single time. Dio bono. Yep. Attack. Try this one. Can't kill this anymore. I lost. I even used my Otawara. Ma guarda te che partita ho perso. Unreal. Murktide does nothing. They have Basilisk Collar, Walking Ballista. They take out counters? Definitely to spell pierce. Lightning Bolt doesn't sound great. Although they have can I take out counter spells? I know it's awkward, but I don't want to take out my removal spell against Eldrazi Tron. Huh? Yeah. Maybe one bolt. It's weird to take a counterspell against Tron, but opponent's Eldrazi Tron. I don't know. Maybe it's a mistake. We lost against Green Tron and beat 4-color creativity, but honestly, every game has been so close today. Every game has been so close. I don't want to take out threats. No, I don't want to take out the Shredder. I think threats are good. Every game has been insanely close, and like with a tiny bit of luck or skill, maybe I could have won them all. Blood Moon, we put in a graveyard. No. Do I want to braid the expedition map? I kind of want to, because this one can give them the waste, the basic waste. I just want to Blood Moon, make sure they can't cast any of their colorless lands anymore. Granted, still lost with Blood Moon in play last game, but I mean, I think Blood Moon, obviously sometimes the opponent gets out of it, but usually it imprisons these decks. Next time I can just go a 5/5 flyer, just pay 4 mana, 5/5 flyer, and that should be, I don't know, good enough. But then we have game 3 on the draw, which is, you know, obviously, whenever you're on the draw, you're behind in Modern. Makes me worse in the mirror match. Yeah, that's true. Although maybe opponent doesn't expect it, and boom, Blood Moon. I just think that Modern is such a diverse format that you really just shouldn't edge against any meta game and just play what you feel, and I was feeling Blood Moon today, and I think it was a great choice because we're against 2 Tron and this deck now. Or 2 Tron and Creativity. Carne, okay. I would love to draw land and slam a Fury. Golos. Alright. Didn't expect that. I can also just attack Karn and then Subtlety to Golos. Yeah, that's probably good. Nah, probably. Problem is that Fury trades with Golos. Oh, it doesn't because I have Unholy Heat. Alright then, I'll go for Fury. Opponent's gonna get their basic waste to start casting cards, but maybe it's too late now to cast their like Thauntseer and such. The next turn I can go attack with both, they block Fury, I Unholy Heat the Golos so that Golos dies on first strike. I think modern Magic players metagame way too much. At the end of the day, even if you go to a very large tournament, like for example, I went to 4 seasons, 280 players. I played 9 rounds. I played against 1 Murktide. And 0 4-color. I mean, the only 4-color was like a Bring to Light Valakut deck. So, you really should just have a deck that you know well, a deck that you know how to sideboard with against the top 15 decks in the format, and then you should just go to a tournament. Like, metagaming means nothing in Modern. Maybe if it's a day 2 GP where on day 2 you can predict the winner's metagame, but I don't think it's the paper Magic that we have right now. Hello, Oruk. Yeah, I have no interest. Do I confirm the no counterspell? You know what? I'll keep on confirming no counterspell. It's weird, I know. But I'll confirm that. MTGO is different? That's not true. MTGO is the same. Challenges are pretty casual as well, and same for leagues. Yeah, 0 Trampling, MainDeck Moon. I mean, it's not a list that I suggest, but I don't know. I think it can work. Used to be very good in the Lurus days, but you can metagame out your edgiest. Yeah. Our moderator in the chat, Matte Cecolo, built his mill deck. Did very well for the first few weeks, and then now people level their Eldrazi in the sideboard. You think Soaring can win in the metagame? Sure. I mean, it's a good deck. I remember making a video with Storm. Actually, one of my most viewed video. I don't know what happened to my opponent. They immediately just they just disappeared. Storm. Yeah, look at this. 22,000 views. The title is for Storm, the cheapest, the hardest, and most competitive deck in Modern. Most competitive was tied to hardest. So, kind of, yeah. 22,000 views for me is a lot. So it was definitely a beloved video. All right, we got it all. Let's keep. Song of Creation, yeah, that's another one of those decks that are in fashion. Modern is very much fashion. So you have influencers of Modern, which are the streamers, and they influence the metagame with the fashion deck of the week. And now it's Song of Creation. That's what happens when the format is not competitive anymore. Magic isn't competitive anymore, so it's all about, you know, streamers and influencers in general that just dictate the fashion. Did anyone change my mind? Yeah, no, I thought at first that Arkham's Astrolabe could have been fine, but I don't think you should. Yeah. You think Blood Moon is too slow when you're on the draw? Okay, reasonable take to have. I don't expect my opponent to always have Tron on turn 3, especially in what's it called? Against the Drazi Tron. The mulligan to 6 and have a good start. I'm not the biggest fan of all these red lightning bolts, though. Shouldn't have played fetch, I apologize. I don't want to draw that island. I think I'm actually going to put that into play with a fetch land. I don't have double red this way, but I have double blue for when I play Blood Moon. A lot of Tron players today. Prison Tron won the Malmo Open in the hands of Oscar Christensen. It was a very, very, very good performance that he did. Beating in the top 8 3 Ragavan decks, because he beat 2 blue red Murktide and black red, so. Yeah, ideally I go dress down on turn 2 to shut off the Walking Ballista. I mean, that's the dream. Or even a Thanatir. And then on turn 3 I play Blood Moon, and then the game is open. Alright, opponent has Tron on turn 3, which again isn't that likely in that deck, but it obviously can happen. Yeah, this video is gonna be massive. It's 1 hour 40, and I'm only in my 3rd match. I hope to play against some fast decks in the next 2 matches. Because the thing with the Drazitron, they only have a map. They don't have a star into Steerings or star into Sylvan Scrying to help them get Tron turn 3. So wait, that's weird. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so I can go dress down to stop the Thanatir ability, and then I could cast Blood Moon. It's better if they have Chalice as well. Hope they don't have Chalice of the Void. Okay, map and crack. Do they get? Yeah, they got basic wastes, which, well, of course, it's a good card to have. Yeah, now my opponent really did very strong performance. I have Delirium next turn because I can go consider Unholy Heat and kill the Thanatir draw card. So the dress down was very good on Thanatir. Tarn, okay. You think Bolt is worse than Counterspell? It's just that Bolt kills Karn, which actually happens right now. See what I get. Wormcoil Engine, porca merda. Let's go. Well, I can go Iteration and then Bolt on the card. The problem is that if I don't find a land, I can get stuck with my Iteration. So I think I'm just gonna go Consider. Ooh, Shredder. That's a good bird. I'm not gonna graveyard it. Then I'm gonna go Shredder, Bolt on the Karn. Yeah, I don't mind taking another hit of Thanatos here, right? Maybe I do. Yeah, let me draw another card first. Okay. Alright, now my opponent has 4 cards in here, one of which is a Wormcoil Engine. Oh, Kukatsu, that's big. I don't know how can I answer the Wormcoil next turn. I don't have Counterspell in my deck. Which might sound crazy, I know. I'm hoping to draw... not land. Ay. We'll see. I mean, it's not over. Not over. Maybe I should have gone Iteration to find Murktide. I don't have a Counterspell in my deck. I set them out. I know it's weird, but yeah. I guess I have to hope they don't have a 6th land. They do. I mean, now what? I got a 2? Yeah, I think I got a 2. Nah, probably shouldn't go to 2 here. Yeah. Because Verm Coil, yeah, I can't go to 2. But now I can't draw into Murktide. Maybe I should have gone 2. I should have gone to 2 here. Yep, that's a Verm Coil. Draw. What do I do? I guess I can put Blood Moon and just discard it off the Shredder. Yeah. And bottom, exile. Then I play Shredder. I loot the Blood Moon in the graveyard. Let's see, and not the worst explosives. Not the worst. Initially here for not the worst, because this can get rid of the tokens. One has 2 cards in hand. Alright, I am going to die. GG, GG, GG. Lost to 2 Tron deck, huh? This deck should, in theory, be good against Tron in practice. 2-1, 2-1. I mean, look at this league. So close. In practice, this deck has, like, very, very tiny matchups. And the tiny differences in the matchups. And yeah, I mean, just being on the draw, just being on the draw puts you always behind, I think. Shouldn't have lost game 1, maybe? I don't know. The game 1 was weird, because I locked them and they just drew... They drew back-to-back Eugene and Ballista. I mean, maybe they had it, but I don't know. It's fine. Yeah, Blood Moon MainDeck lost to Tron twice. Funny. Funny. Being on the draw is great. Makes so that any deck can win. It's nice. It's very good. Very good rule. This keeps Magic alive. Okay, let's go. Pirovic on the play. Lands and spells. Keep. Bauble turn 1. Bauble myself. If it's a good card, I go Canal Go. If it's a bad card, I fetch. Good card? It's a good card. I don't think you should cut Dragon's Rage Channeler. Island. What's that? Chidron Crab. Alright. Like to see that. This. Okay, I'm ready to call it, but this is a good matchup. I'm gonna fetch in my turn, so that if they go Archive Trap, I have to Pierce. So I go fetch. I go Island, and I pass. When it's Archive Trap, I have Spell Pierce. Alright. Could have played a bird. I decided not to. I'm not sure. They played a bird and I get milled. What's that? Okay, Shelly D. Sure. No plays available to me. I'll just untap and draw. I'm going to play an Expressive Iteration, hoping to find a land. Land, or Mango. Very good, very good. I'm gonna go hand, bottom, exile. Play land, and pass the Sculptors up to counter their Tasha, Zedius, Lather, or a frantic thing. Okay. Okay, you shouldn't bolt now because then they fetch a response. Maybe they need to cast a 2-drop, but they fetch first. Of course, if they pass priority, then you just bolt and accept them mill you for 3 more. You need to be mana efficient. Maybe you can wait and just play Channeler. That's also fine, I think. No? Okay, they were impatient. Maybe they have a Thoughtseize to cast, I'm not sure. But I'm going to save 3 cards in my deck now by fetching your response. Wow, you do just even fetch the top lane. Alright, cool. What else? I once again want to fetch... No, I don't actually. I'm gonna go Shredder and then Channeler. And loot. Getting rid of this land. And pass. 1 mana 3/3 flyer. That surveils when you play a spell. Bad against Endurance, Ren and 6, and Licensors. Very good against anything that isn't these 3 cards. Okay, looks like their field are ruining me. And then if they plan on milling me for 13, I have Spell Pierce. Oh, actually, Spell Pierce doesn't work if they plan on milling me for 13. So, yep, they will mill me for 13. Yep, no answer to this. Archive Trap. I got on 28 cards on my deck. I'm gonna open my graveyard, but it's pretty irrelevant, I think. Okay. Untap and draw, and now it's important that we start the clock. Let me check. How many do I have any lands left? Yes. So I can even play this land. Cast the Merc. Make it 8/8. Do they have nothing? Alright, go ahead. The reason why the matchup is good is Fiddle Push. I think I wanna Spell Pierce this. Yep. Shredder is mandatory, okay? I don't wanna put cards in the graveyard because of Connive. Because of the Shredder. I don't put cards in the graveyard. Shredder isn't a May. The Connive isn't a May. Unlike S%. No, actually, that's the same, yeah. Next turn I'm not lethal. 5 più 8, 13, yeah. I just untap, no reason to fetch. Oh, that's pressure too. Not bad draw. Aside for lethal. I'll counter if they have a push, and then I bolt them. No reason to play bolt. You have the bolt in hand. No reason to play it. You can play whenever you want. I mean, it sounds like slow rolling, but it's not. It's just playing Magic. I mean, okay, I'll take one more bathroom break, and I'll be back for game number 2 against Mill. Okay, let's sideboard. A licensed hearse, it's good. Relic, it's good. Flusterstorm, it's good. Dispute, it's good. A lot of cards. What's bad in the matchup? Consider. Blood Moon. 61. Maybe it's too much Relic and Hearse. Yeah. I mean, the Hearse is big, but maybe keyword big is not what I'm looking for. Oh, that's okay. Let's go with this. Why 2 Blood Moon? Dos Luna. Yeah, that's enough. You play cantrips. You don't need more. We're not Gruul Peponza. We're Blue-Red Murky. Take out Heat. No, Heat is important. They have 8 crabs. 8 Granchio. Let's go Bauble. I'll bubble myself. Let's see what's on top. Ragavan. Alright, I'll draw Ragavan. Go. I mean, you can check out my video, Cristiano14. I made one video about Storm, and I think it was a good video, so you can check it out. I think I'm gonna fetch untapped end of turn. Always fetch untapped against Mill. I think I wanna pass again. Might be strange, but I'm not feeling like casting Ragavan now. Okay, looks like they do that. At which point I'm going to fetch a response, just in case they mill literally all my Steam Vances. Alright, and now you can mill me and cycle. Draw. Why Consider is no good? Because your opponent fills your graveyard for you, so you don't need Consider. Six cards in hand. My hand's fine. I am going to deploy one Ragavan now. I'm deploying Ragavan. No dash. Dash bad. Cast good. Bubble. Crack Bauble on you. Visions of Beyond. This is a powerful card, known as Ancestral Recall. Fatal Push. Okay, so now things can go south. Because I'm gonna counterspell this Fatal Push, and then I can lose the game. Are you ready? Are you ready to watch Mengu lose the game? This is where you need to take gambles on the draw. You just have to... If you don't have a threat, you gotta leave your opponent a window to go off. Alright, maybe if I knew I had drawn a Murktide, I wouldn't have a... Alright, it just cycled their Visions of Beyond. Allora, let's go. Granchio, fetch. That puts me to 15. So the Visions is still a cycler. Yeah, this is where like you have to just hope things go right. Hello, Raul. ¿Cómo vas? Arena is a free-to-play game, so if you don't want to spend any money into Magic Arena, then it's the way to go. But Paper Magic and Magic Online are, I think, a little bit better if you have money to spend on the game. That's my difference of the two. Alright, draw. Let's kill this crab. I'll use the... Actually, let's attack first. They'll never chump block me. Very important that a Ragavan makes you treasure. This is like one of those combo matchups where you just want to get a lot of counters, mana up. Not really move, honestly. Upkeep, we Unholy Heat the crab. Why? Because this way, if they have a counterspell, they pick up a fight in their turn. So they're tapped out to play sorceries, not in my turn. You thought I was going to play Company? Yeah. The idea was to play Pioneer after. The idea was to play Pioneer. I think I'm going to counter. But this league is lasting forever. I can also just let it be 4 matches. Ooh, push on my Ragavan. No! È andata così. Goodbye, Ragavan. It's been real. We've been good friends, but it's time to go. On top and draw, play Murky Boy. Play Murky Boy, very large, Murky Boy. Rakete. What's the yellow triangle in the crab? It's because I auto-yield something, I think. Opponent plays Counterspell, we do not let that one resolve with a Spell Pierce. Your turn. Ruin Crabble. Okay. Swamp. They have no cards in hand. Buttamale opponent. Back in the days, that deck used to have Lurrus and go Lurrus grab. Now, it doesn't have it anymore. Man, every single deck that played Lurrus lost so much. It's unreal how much they lost. I could have even just not bowled this and just keep this. Yeah, I should have probably not bowled the crab. Alright, anyway, it's fine. I can't lose this game anymore. You wanna see the sideboard? Exclamation mark deck. And you get to see my deck list entirely. The entirety of my deck list. No, I had lethal! Alright, it's fine. I am in the clicking button phase, chat. I'm in the clicking button phase. I had my finger on the 1. I wasn't going to cast any spell. Just because how the game was over. Oh, you wanna see the matchup after sideboard? Okay, sure. I took out Consider, and I took out Blood Moons, and that's it. Yeah. Alright, actually, you know what? I have played long enough this league. I think I'm gonna stop it at 2 hours. Thank you for watching the modern Murktide video. I'm going to play Pioneer.